Thrusters are a big cardio move designed to get your heart rate up quick. Starting position for this exercise is just going to be standing in a normal, kind of relaxed position, feet about hip distance apart, nice and tall. We're going to set those hands on down, nice and close in next to the feet. We're not going to set them way on out here, so set them straight on down right in front of the feet. We're then going to hop those feet out into a push-up position. When we hop on out, we're going to squeeze our abs so that our hips do not dip down. So set those hands on down, hop out. When I hop out, I'm squeezing my abs so my hips are not dipping down. Then I'm going to hop my feet back in, but I'm going to hop them in nice and wide. So they're right on the outsides of my hands. My hands are right underneath shoulder height right here. I'm going to hop those feet on in, nice and wide here, and I'm going to rock back to where I am seated now in this bottom of that squat position. Feet are flat on the floor. I'm in kind of a catcher's position right here with my hands in front of me. I'm then going to set my hands right back on down, right where they were, and hop back on out again into that push-up position. Hop them back on in, sit back onto those heels. This is a thruster. A good starting kind of move for this one is avoiding that hop and stepping on out and back in. So setting those hands down, stepping out, stepping in nice and wide, sitting back onto those heels, stepping out, stepping in, sitting back onto those heels. For this movement, for those thrusters, we do not come all the way up. Those burpees, which are ones that you'll see in a lot of workouts, are ones where we're going to be coming all the way up. Thrusters is to where we're staying down on the bottom. We're not ever hopping up. We're just taking the pressure off of those wrists. Common mistakes made in this one. There are a few. Biggest one is probably relaxing the core as we hop or step out. So setting those hands on down and then hopping or stepping on out, and then those hips are dipping down. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the low back. So focus when you hop or step out, really squeeze those abs to absorb that force so that you're not letting that force transfer onto the low back. Another big mistake is hopping or stepping in with your feet not wide, and then your feet are not going to be flat on the floor when you transfer the weight back onto your legs. So hopping or stepping in kind of like this, setting back, and my heels typically are going to be staying off the ground here. I'm not in a good squat position. So make sure when you hop or step in, you're hopping in wider and you're setting back to where your feet are flat on the floor and you're evenly dividing the weight across those legs.